I can't believe I'm saying this, but somehow I just end up in the same situation every time, right? I always find myself in a rut, you could say. Yeah, I'm hiking a mountain. Oh, I'm 22 years old, and yeah, in a week I'm gonna get 22 years old, strong, and I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I just got fired from my job for eating shit, and somehow I'm the guy with zero addictions in my class, right? The disciplined guy who's silent and sits around, talks to no one. That's me. And I don't know why, but I'm the guy who is in a rut right now. Everyone is settled. Everyone is in a stable job. They're abroad, or at least in India, they're in a stable job. And I'm here hiking a fucking mountain. Because, I think you can see me? Yeah. Because all my life can be summarized into one word. Everything. My school, the competitive exam coaching that I went through, the university, all of it can be summarized into one word: escape. It's this thing I do when I get stressed out, right? I just escape. I don't know why, right? But now that I'm in a position where I read some books, I started to realize that you should not walk away. In fact, walking away is like the baddest move that you can do, right? You should stand and somehow face it, right? I can't even believe, like, every 6 months of my life I take a whole new decision, right? I take a whole new decision, and I somehow think it's gonna make my family rich, it's gonna make me rich, and thereafter I'll be happy ever after. That's never the case. Because after the 6 months, I end up in the same position, right? There's a thing called back to square one, right? I never got it. What do they mean by saying back to square one? I think it's a reference from the game called Snakes and Ladders, where after you go up with all the ladders and avoiding the snakes, you reach that 98th square where there's a big snake waiting for you to take you back again into square one, right? That's how I feel every 6 months. I take a life-changing decision, right? That changes my routine, my health, my mental health, everything. And somehow I feel like I end up in the same position. Believe it or not, I'm the same guy from 2019. Sure, I became old, and nothing has changed. In fact, every decision that I ever make, like the big decisions, all of them are taken in a situation where I'm like desperate, or I want to escape. Yeah, in situations where I'm not really in control, but I have to do something, so I just take a decision. recently I had an epiphany. Like, I should not be afraid of anything, I guess. Like, what am I going to lose at the end of the day? If I'm going to lose it all anyway. I mean, I'm going to die at some point, right? So all the things that I think I own, the accountability, the responsibility, the money, the material wealth that I think I'm going to acquire, all of them, they're going to go. It's only my human experience that's going to come with me until the deathbed, right? So I decided from now on, every decision that I ever take, right, I'm going to take it consciously. I'm not going to care about the repercussions. I'm only going to take care about the long-term plan. Okay, if I join this job, is it going to change the quality of my life? Can't be like, hide that. Yeah. You know, they say exercise is good for health, right? It's true. But I don't believe in this concept where, you know, you go to a room and the room is filled with some iron weights and you force yourself to lift weights so that you can get an aesthetic body and get this validation. I don't like it. I would rather hike a real mountain than lift weights. My opinion might change in future, but for now, mountain. Of course, this is not a mountain, it's a small hill. Doesn't matter. No one's there with me. Okay? It's 5 a.m. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. and I'm awake only because I was not able to sleep. Right? All of my past is just coming back to me. My cortisol level is over the roof. I can guarantee you that. Right? Since I was 14 years old, like the moment I got to know about teenagers who make money online, all I wanted to do was become rich, super rich. And I've tried all the ways. I've tried cold outreach. I've tried Indian drop shipping. But I never really succeeded, right? I'm sorry that you're not able to see my face, but I'm not able to afford a good camera, man. I'm broke. I earn less than $100 per month. Can you believe that? And I'm a computer science graduate. Not saying I don't have a chance to get a job. But like I said, I decided not to go for a job. And after 6 months, I was forced to go to a job that would pay me less than minimum wage and use all my mental energy so that I resigned myself. Yeah, I resigned it. I don't feel bad about the resigning, but it's just that why did I get involved in something that I would run away from? Right? It happens to me every time. Every 6 months, I just run away from shit that I signed up for myself. So if any one of you are like less than 22 years old and you want to become super rich, I'm going to tell you one thing, right? You're going to save 4 years of your time if you don't go for a university, right? I think we almost reached. You're going to save 4 years of your lifetime and invest that money in a business or in a personal brand, and you'll end up becoming rich. So that's my take. See you again.